Richard Carriere, SVP and General Manager at CyberLink. In today's webinar, we will do a presentation on FaceMe Security.
Hello, my name is Craig Campbell. I'm the Manager for Sales Engineering at CyberLink. I will be providing you a quick demo of our FaceMe Security product, right after Richard is done with his overview of the product.
What is FaceMe? It is the world's top cross-platform AI facial recognition engine. With 99.7% accuracy, it's one of the most precise in the world, places it on the top list with any other solution. It is optimized for edge computing, which means you don't need a cloud presence or any off-the-premises installation. It runs cross-platforms on Windows, Linux, iOS, and Android, enabling integration into legacy and other systems. What is FaceMe Security now? FaceMe Security essentially takes the FaceMe SDK and bundles it into a complete solution to register people in different categories, identifying them, and sending notifications to the right people. So you can register VIPs or member of loyalty programs to send notification when they enter a facility to be greeted properly. You can register employees, so either for log in and log out or to notify security when they enter restricted areas. You can also register and enter blacklisted people's faces and identity, so security can be notified if undesirable people enter the facilities. You can also send alert when there's a stranger, someone who's not in the database, so that someone can go verify their identity. The use cases are plenty. The most common ones would be business security into a normal office or any work facility, so you can control door access, who gets in, who doesn't. It can monitor when employees are entering and leaving facilities, can send notification or let in visitors, employees, can send notifications when there's blacklisted individuals walking in. In the context of retail, food, and hospitality, FaceMe Security can also connect into loyalty programs. So whenever a VIP customer enters a facility, they can be greeted as they should, and they can have a personalized experience. It can also help clock in and clock out employees, and it can protect people, employees, and visitors from shoplifters or dangerous blacklisted individuals. It can also monitor restricted areas. For example, an employee is spending too much time in a freezer room of a restaurant. Industrial access is also a big use case. Whether it's industrial sites or construction sites, there's a lot of people coming in and out throughout day and night. So it can monitor who accesses the site or not. It can be a solution to clock in and clock out employees. It can also secure the multiple restricted areas typical to these sites. So make sure that the right people go to the right places only and don't spend too much time in areas, for example, that would have controlled substance or dangerous substance. Also, it can help monitor deliveries, pickup, and visitor access. The architecture of FaceMe Security is relatively straightforward. So on edge workstations connected to cameras, you do the facial detection and recognition. Then you send to an on-premise server for identification, face matching, and management. That's simple. And the fact that it is on-premise provides the best protection for privacy. So no facial information or data need to be sent to an external cloud, protecting people. How does it work? There's three essential modules. So at the facial recognition edge level, you have FaceMe Security Workstation. Then you have a management and console system called FaceMe Security Central. And you have a series of HTTP APIs that can help enrollment and notification. The features for each of these modules are as follows. FaceMe Security Workstation does the face detection, recognition, RTSP streaming, and can benefit from several video hardware acceleration settings. FaceMe Security Central lets people manage the whole solution through a console. It can help configure the workstations, the IP cameras. It can also manage the VIP blacklisted and employees. It does the face matching, and it provides a visitor history. The APIs exist to either create notifications, so send notifications to a messaging service, either a custom one, an external one, or I'll mention in a moment U-Alerts, which is CyberLink's homegrown solution. There's an API for enrollment, there's one for facial recognition, and there's one to purge and manage the database. So for notification, U-Alerts is CyberLink's solution. The way it works is whenever somebody is identified by a camera in one of the categories of VIPs, employees, or blacklisted, notification is sent by an instant message to right people's phones or a desktop messaging system, and it will send a picture of the person in the data as it shows in the database, the live picture that was just captured, as well as a 5-second video. Let's talk about performance. Whether you have single or multiple GPUs, FaceMe Security is extremely high performing, so making sure you have very accurate facial recognition at the lowest possible cost. Take an example where you would have moderately high visitor traffic of 510 people per hour per camera. If you have a system with one NVIDIA RTX 2080 graphics card, you could monitor on that one workstation 39 channels, all the way to 152 channels if you have 4 graphics cards on the workstation. Even in an area where you would have very high traffic per camera, let's say 975, you could still have up to 76 channels or 76 cameras connected to one single workstation. At the moment of recording this webinar, there's no solution even close to FaceMe Security. In fact, to connect 300 IP cams, all you would need is 2 workstations, each with 4 graphics cards. The closest to that at the moment is probably a configuration that would require at least 4 workstations for any of our competitors' products. So FaceMe Security is really a game changer. It provides accuracy, so it's way better than human-based recognition as well as any of our competitors' solutions. Provides speed, so instantly the faces are recognized, identified, there's a notification that's sent to the right people, so response time is as quick as possible. Provides a great user experience, so loyalty program members receive a very special attention from staff at a store or hotel or restaurant, for example. Employees have much freer, simpler access through the facilities, and it protects everyone from intruders. Efficiency is also very important. The deployment of FaceMe Security is very simple and requires a low investment, as we just mentioned. Finally, there are significant savings that organizations can have by installing FaceMe Securities. It can reduce significantly the cost of security staff and compliance, for example, insurance, never mind all the asset protection enhancements that you provide to the company. So with that, I will let Craig continue and do a demo of FaceMe Security.
Thanks, Richard, for that great explanation of our FaceMe Security product using our FaceMe SDK. I guess I get to have the fun and show you how this works. So when you get our FaceMe Security Central, you get 2 components. You get the Central and the Workstation. Both can be installed on your central server, like I have done here. This is my central server that I've got them installed on. Here you can see the history already that I've got. The cameras are disabled right now, but I've already previously been recorded on here. So you got the history for April 15th. People database consists of VIP. I've created no one there. Same thing with employee. I only have a blacklist right now. To add a person, it's simple. You just go to add new person, upload that image, and give them name. You can also import through a CSV file, so you don't have to manually do one by one. On workstations, here you can see I have 2 workstations set up. One is offline. My server is also my workstation. So my HP Omen currently is managing 4 IP cameras. I can go up to 32, 100, as many as I want to, as long as that HP Omen can handle it. If I go beyond the capacity, all I need to do is add additional GPU graphic cards to my HP Omen, and I can add additional IP cameras. So for one 2080, we can have 32 up to 64 cameras. However, if your system cannot handle another GPU, there's no slot for it, there's another option. You can add another laptop. So I will go into here, and I am connecting to my other laptop here. Had to go off real quick. And now once that comes online, as you can see, now my laptop is part of the system. Now I can use that laptop to manage additional cameras. So I can add another 32 cameras on that device. So that's one way you can scale up, either through additional graphics cards or additional laptops. So this can be, say, a laptop in my California office, and this one is my server in my Florida office, all on the same network. All right, we have basic settings here. Under settings, we can do everything from deleting the history, only show the first face after a couple seconds, or enable customized alerts. And I'll show you the alerts here. So I can do a customized alert, say when I show up, I want to make sure that both HR and say the CEO are notified that I've arrived at the building. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick demo. So all these are currently off, they're configured. To configure them, it's simple. You go in there, you give it a name, give it a location, main entrance, you put in the RTS URL. This is the format you want, the RTSP URL link, the account, the password. Okay, so once you've got that in there, go ahead and add it. And before I turn it on, you can see here we got 7 visits so far total from me. So now when I turn this on, that number should increase. So let's turn on the HK vision. So it's connecting. As soon as it's done connecting, it will then refresh and detect me. And there it is, it's on, and we go in here, and now we went to 8 visits. So here you can see here the date, time, the camera that it was captured, the time, the workstation, and all that is in there quickly and easily. So now we have 8 visits for that one just by turning that on. I can also go in and turn on the other ones, say the vigilant one. Simple as that. I now got 2 cameras going on, and you can see it's now turned into 9. When I go in there, now the vigilant has also captured me. So simple as that, we are being detected. So now what about alerts? So I'm going to go back in here, and under my people database blacklist, I want to be notified next time I come in. So I'm going to join a U-meeting group. This could also be done with email. Right now we're going it through our U-meeting software. So I go into here and launch it, and I'm going to join this group. Now that I've joined that group, whenever a new alert goes out, I will be showing up on here. So let me go in here, minimize this. We'll go back to visitor today. We only have 9 visits, minimize this. And when I walk out of the camera screen and come back in, and there you go, the alert. And you can see it's captured my database image, the live shot. It tells you the person, the name, camera, date, and time. And it also provides a small video. So I can now play that little video. This can be stored on a photo, image, anywhere you like. So there's my bedroom. Yeah, you get to see everything, unfortunately. So quickly and easily, that's our FaceMe Security. And now I'll pass this back on to Richard. Richard, back to you.
Thanks everyone for your attention. For more information, please visit cyberlink.com/faceme or contact us at faceme-sales@cyberlink.com. Have a great day.